Hey, looks like we're live. All right, you guys let me know if you can hear me okay. I just like breathed in and got a hair in my mouth. Hey, good to see you guys. Dylan. Hey, Stan. Oh yeah, Stan. It's been a while, man. Are you still doing writing? I was looking for you on Discord the other day. I couldn't find you. I was wanting some more writing stuff. Let me know if you are. Shoot me a message if you are, Stan. Edward, hey, good to see you, man. Jazz. Can't wait the final release. I can't wait even more. I'm ready to be done with all this layout stuff, but it's enjoyable. But I want to get it to you guys as soon as possible. It has. I am all right. Yeah, I couldn't find you on Discord. I don't know what happened. Um, Carrie, since your guys are planning, I'm planning campaign. Should I play Nimble 5 or wait for Nimble 2 to come out? So Nimble 2 is basically out. It's done. If there's like the drafts, if you pre-order or if you got it already, you get the version 1.99 PDFs. Basically everything's done. So if you haven't started a campaign yet, go ahead and do Nimble 2. You're gonna have a much better time. If you're already in the middle of a campaign and you're feeling the slog, you want to speed it up, you want to like hack it or get some more additional homebrew rules, Nimble 5e is the one you wanna try. Yeah, so that'd be my recommendation. But if you're just a print person and you just want to wait until you get the books in your hand, I get that too. But yeah, it'll be a little bit until everything's at the printer. I've sent most of the files to the printer already. And then just the guts of the book. So the box cover. Actually, I can just show you guys. I'll just show you guys. We'll give a quick status update. This is the folder. New project. So this is my print deliverables folder. So we've got the GM screen. So this is the guts of the GM screen here. I really like. So I did have some feedback from people. Rather than the chaos table, since it's already on. I'll just grab. I'll grab this. So like in the back of the book, in the book, like you can open up the front cover is really easy to find, and then the back cover is really easy to find. So the chaos table is already on the back cover of the GM guide, so you're gonna have it at your fingertips pretty easily. So you may not need the chaos table on the GM screen. So may not include that. Let's go back here. But I really like what we did with some of these NPC names. So it's not just like a lot of like name tables, like random names. It'll be like you know male names and female names, and we have that. So like the left column is female names, the right ones are male names, or you could switch them, flip flop them if you want to. But it'll just be like first name, last name, interesting attribute, and you have to roll for them. I don't really like that. I really prefer like names and things that like things that are a little bit more useful. Clara Talltales, she loves to embellish stories. Captain Aveline, sailor, insists she's never lost a ship, won't elaborate. So like just like one little thing for me as a GM to like run with. Like if I just need some random person. Hey, Evan, what's this impy's name? His name is Dorian, and he is like standing way too close to you. Like just one thing for me to sort of use and start riffing off of, and then like the all the players, they're gonna remember like, oh, who's that one guy that just always loves standing too close to me? He always had good information, the Crookshanks, stereotypical pirate in every way. Like it gives me an excuse to like, "Yar, he meaty, and he's got a hook and he's got a parrot on his shoulder," and like it gives me just a good reason. My name be Crookshank. It just gives me a good reason to like be a pirate. Eleonora, aristocrat, judges everyone based on their fashion choices. So like some tables, like they're not going to care about this, but like half of my players, like they're like, ooh, like I want to I go into town and I'm gonna buy a cloak and I'm gonna have one custom ordered and it's gonna be embroidered in this way, and like that is something that people, like some players, really enjoy. Big Timbers is terrified of small animals. So just like one cool little thing that is memorable. I think it's Mike Shea or maybe someone else. He there's good GM advice of like give someone an eye patch, like give the NPC an eye patch or another, not literally an eye patch, but sometimes, like maybe if it's Crookshanks, um, but like give each NPC like something memorable, right? Not two eye patches, not a like not you don't want to go overboard, but like one memorable thing that I can use to um I can use to sort of start riffing on in something that's helpful. Okay, so that's the GM's face. So this is the GM screen, the player facing side. We've got the box platform, the lid liner. The lid is going to have like some simple but cool printing. This is the bottom, the underside of the box. So like this is the middle of the box, the back of the box. And then like all of these sort of silly things, save the world, fight monsters, be a hero, eat snacks. Like you're not going to see that until the box is open and you'll see sort of like the sides of the box. So it's a little bit silly, but a little Easter egg. This is the front and sides of the box, how it's going to be printed. This is the map for print. This is the core rules cover, the GM guide cover, and the heroes cover. And I did like how in some of the mock-ups I had like this sort of like a softer brown to match. So I might go ahead and do that. And this was like a deep blue. Rather than just a black drop shadow stroke. So that is most of the files. So all that's left is finishing a lot of the typos and things. I've got a few hundred comments to sort through. I've got to be in the right mind space for that. So and then the cards. And there's going to be, I think, 102 cards. I think there's going to be 90. So like 90 cards that are this size. So I've got the blanks here. This is from the dry proofs. So there's going to be 100 cards that are this size. So if you play like Magic the Gathering, so it's the size of a Magic the Gathering card. So I think there's going to be 90 of these. Some of them will be spell cards. Some of them will be item cards, like potions and things. And then there's going to be, I think, 12 big legendary monster cards. So these are like twice as big as the other cards. So like these are big things you can like sticky tack. I always have sticky tack it to the top of your GM screen. This side is cool art, and the side that's facing me are the stats for the monster. So you're fighting this thing, and you can make your players Peter Pants. Okay. GM screen. This is Kickstarter exclusive. Yeah, it's part of the box set. It's part of the box set. Or if you get if you just get the books, you get all the digital files also. And if you get just the PDFs, you can choose to get just the PDFs of just the books, or you can choose to get the digital files. I wanted to keep it, separate so that people can just get the cheapest option if they wanted to. If there are leftovers, yeah, there's not going to be like leftovers, but like if some of the boxes get damaged, like the box is too damaged to sell, but the contents are fine. Like I might just I might have like 2 or 3 GM screens. I don't know. In the middle of swapping to Nimble with my group, any advice for easing worries about change of systems? My players are down, but just do a one shot. I would do a one shot, like just an easy like level one shot. Just see how it goes. Yeah, that's what I recommend. Rather than saying, all right, guys, let's commit to a year-long campaign with this new system nobody's ever tried. And I would also droopy. Sorry, you may or may not be droopy. I would also say that try to keep the like you can certainly frame it like if they're used to playing D&D like Nimble, there's still perception checks. You know what a perception check is. You still roll an initiative. You're still attacking monsters. You're still making arcana shit. Like it's D&D for all intents and purposes. You just don't have to wait a half an hour for your turn, and you're not going to be missing all the time. Like they'd be like, oh yeah, okay, that sounds fine. So like nobody's opposed to eliminating the slog. They just like people are scared of new things, and understandably, like I don't want to learn new systems personally. I hate it. So that's why I made Nimble. I also hate waiting. So okay, so we've gone through a number of different iterations of card design. So this was like the first or second draft, I think, of some of the spell cards. And then I've got a bunch of other drafts and designs. Let me go and pull this over here so you guys can see. So these are the backgrounds for all the different spell schools, and we've got like a bunch of different like ideas and iterations. I think his name John Tan, another designer, helped me iterate on a bunch of different ideas. So we've gone through a bunch of different ideas for this, and then the card backs. So like right now, it's a lot of like just sort of raw ideas, and we're putting them together in print format. You got the book only? Okay. Okay. Yeah. If you got, if you're getting anything physical printed, then like all the digital stuff is included for free. So, hey, Mickey, good to see you. So right now we're just sort of putting things together in the format that we need. So the printer gave me the dimensions that we need. It's going to be, whatever size pixels, and I don't know. We'll get there. So this pink line here is the cut line. And then but I have to include this bleed, like a little bit of extra, in case like when they're printing or cutting the card, like they could be off by like a millimeter or two. So I just have this little black thing here, just so I'm a little bit less distracted. This is the cut line. This is the safe zone. So text shouldn't really be outside of this zone, just because you don't really want text too close to the edge of printed products. It makes it feel a little bit weird. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm sort of copying and pasting the stuff from here, from the core rules into cards, and then I'm gonna export them and put them in a big PDF. So that's what we're doing. I think my favorite part of Nimble 2 is class design. Yeah, like probably 80% of this project were the new classes. The vast majority of this project were the new classes, and really thinking through making them each feel fun, and like feel unique, and like a party with an Oathsworn feels way different than a party without one. Like a party with a cheat feels way different than one without one. A party with a song weaver, like you can do a lot more risky things with a song weaver in your party than you would ever do without one, right? Yeah, yeah. Stan helped me with a lot of class design stuff, like the initial like flavors and stuff. Yeah, a bunch of people helped with a lot of that. So yeah, and I have to stop myself from like thinking of more classes and more ideas. My brother-in-law and I we were just hanging out this past Monday, and like we were coming up with so many ideas. Like we had to stop ourselves, and like we were just playing other games, and like every time it wasn't my turn, I was like on my phone taking notes, like writing down notes from the ideas that we had, so we didn't forget. Um, we've got lots of ideas. We're not hunting for ideas. Uh, it's some I'm like extremely excited about. And not just for classes, but just for like Nimble 3, or like alternative ways to play. I'll say it that way. Yeah. All right. So let's get back to it. So um, I'm just gonna make a copy of this, and if anybody's wondering what this is Figma. This is just like a design layout app. So I want to sort of compare different versions of this card, so we can sort of see what things look like. Okay, so this middle version has one action, tier 0. Thanks, appreciate it. So I want to see like what information is needed. Like if we have too much information, it could be overwhelming. If we don't have enough information, and like the art doesn't like fill the space adequately, then it can feel sort of bald, sort of empty, like a face with no eyebrows. Um, so. And like that, I do have to remind myself that this is a cantrip, so like we don't want the cantrips to feel like too rad. We don't really want the cantrips to feel too rad. Cantrip, one action. So this. I'm actually going to scale this down. Let's do Magic the Gathering. Images. Let's just grab Gall to the Primal Hunger. So we'll grab this card. Copy image. So it's good. So I know the scale of the magic cards and the scale of these cards are exactly the same. So I have this card here. So I've got that card here. And I can tell, like I can sort of compare like the font size of this to the font size on my screen. And I can make sure that I'm not making things too small. And actually, I'm going to grab the newer art for Galta because that's actually the one that I have. Yeah, this is the one I have. Copy image. I don't want to brag, but I got the holographic one. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this here. So before I like design all like 60, 70, 80 of the cards, and then I found out, oh, the font size is a little bit too big or a little bit too small. It's probably good to just verify that before before I take all the time to do that. So we check it once. Okay. This is approximately the size of the thing. Let's cut it, paste it in there. Okay, so this is the size. Let's compare our font size. So our font size is definitely more condensed, but it's about the same size, and this is a perfectly fine font size. And you see the little chase stone at the bottom, the artist. And I've actually got at least one artist who works with Magic the Gathering with Hasbro, Wizard of the Coast, doing I've got some of his art in the Nimble books. Okay, so even that chase stone there at the bottom isn't too small to read. Like it's too small to read easily, or like for regular text. But if I wanted like some flavor text or something, Stan. Oh, Stan. If you want to help, can you send me a message? Oh, there you go. You already sent me a message. It's nice. Terabytes. So I was trying to type your name. I think in the searchy thing. Stan, I'm going to send you the link to the core rules, and then I might, if you want to help me do some flavor text for maybe not all the spells, but like some of the spells. Like you see how like Galta has the earth walks strongest of all. And like that's not actually the best flavor text. Best flavor text, Magic the Gathering. So I think it would be cool to have like some flavor text on a lot of these. Vindicate, destroy, like so. So if you're not familiar with Magic, destroy target permanent, kill any card, like kill any creature, enchantment. You can kill anything. Some convictions are so strong that the world must break to accommodate them. Like how cool is that? Gorilla Titan. I want a banana this big. So some of them are silly, others are more cool. Platinum Empyrean. So in Magic, this is like a big chungus, like 8 mana card, 8/8. Your life total can't change. So like basically you can't die. You're immortal. It ignores such insignificant forces as time, entropy, and death. How cool! How cool! So Stan, if you want to help me with that, I'll shoot you the link. Shooting you a message now if you're still there. All the spells are at the end of the book. I think having some cool flavor text. I think we're gonna have space for flavor text for most, if not all, of the spells. If there's such a thing as too much power, I've yet to find out. Dark Ritual, yeah, that's so cool. So do we have card size or tarot size? Yeah, the card size. So these are card regular like playing card. Maybe not playing card size. but like if you have any like card sleeves, if you have any card sleeves, these will fit. Like so, this is just a blank dummy card, and it's the same material too. It's a black core, so like you can bend it and it like snaps back. It's sort of like a plasticky, really snappy inside. So it'll fit easily inside any card protectors. If you want to use like just standard like magic card protectors or whatever card sleeves, you can do that. I think having some flavor text would be sweet. I guess Stan's not here anymore. Okay. So yeah, let's actually just design in some flavor text space. What if we did this? We could do something like that. Paste that in there. I have to change the thing, obviously. And we will do this, that, single target. Why is it align horizontal centers? X. Paste. There we go. Boom. Something like that might be okay. That might be too much text, a little bit too fiddly. Like we probably don't need single target. If it's an AOE, maybe we could do that. Yeah. So if we have a lot of space, then yeah, let's go and assume that we're gonna have like a little bit of flavor text here. And let's use probably not Avenir next. Okay, so not final, obviously not final flavor text, but something like that. We should probably put like a little divider line just so it's like super apparent that it's something different. We can. So I'm trying to lay things out so that it's easy and not fiddly for me to like tweak it across like 1,000 different cards. How about you template the cards with some heavy text spell so you make sure it fits like Entice, I think? Yeah. We'll definitely be doing that. Firebolt is just the first one, so that's what I'm starting with. I think this should probably be that. Beaufort Pro. With enough practice, anything can be a dartboard. Chaz, do you mind if I use that? That's funny. That's great. I like that. That's pretty funny. All right, if you guys want to cook on any flavor text, I'll take the best ideas. It may or may not stay, so just don't be disappointed if it doesn't stay. But if it makes me laugh, then All right. Want to try for ice spells? All right, yeah. Get at it, man. Get at it. Sorry, I'm used to being in InDesign and like swapping back and forth between my browser, so I'm not used to going back and forth between my browser tabs just yet. But we're getting there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think I prefer like the big numbers up here. What do you guys think? Do you like the big numbers up here, like one action tier 0? Or do you prefer it closer to the book that just sort of has like the metadata, like, you know, it's like this. Like this is closer to the book. Um, um, you like the big numbers at the top? Okay. And if things are like too spread out, it'll feel like a little bit floaty and like nothing is like placed in anywhere like purposefully. But if it's too tight, then it can feel really crowded. Big numbers over top. Okay, I think it's a good idea to have info on different zones of the card. Yeah. Like big numbers, they're reminiscent of pips on the stern card set. Okay. Good day. Good day. All right. So this is going to be our standard, our exemplar. All right, so let's hide Galta. And get her out of there. So before we hide her, let's just move it off to the side. So the longest spell is probably going to be Dragon Form. Dragon Form or Life Binding Spirit. Let's go and do Dragon Form. Cut frame. Flavor text. Group. So I'm going to try to name everything real quick. Rules text. Before I start duplicating all of these things. This is actions. This is tier. There we go. Rules text. This is key art. Behind shadow. And without this, like just some of the layer effects get a little bit too hot. So where is the, oh, there it is. There we go. Flavor text. Okay, so let's grab that. Then we're going to duplicate this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, so let's grab, so Dragon Form. I'm gonna grab the art. So I've got in another tab over here. You guys can't see right now, but I've got the art and stuff in another page. There we go. Dragon form. Let's grab the text. Copy that. And that is one word. And we'll just go ahead and do some scooching. Okay, don't want that. There we go. Okay, so this is all of the text. So we're probably gonna have to bump it down a smidge. So let's grab let's grab a magic card. So what's a magic card that has a lot of text on it? Because magic will sort of scale down the text. Let's copy this. This one not a lot of text, but it's more than Galta. Okay, so we'll drag this down. Yeah. So I just want to see like what are the limits of like readable text. Okay, so like we're still fine. We're still fine. Jace's mained trick. Is this a it's a custom card? All right, let's don't use custom cards because that may or may not be. Oh yeah, animate dead. Okay, yeah. So we'll we'll copy image, animate dead. Bring a creature back to life. It gets -1 attack. That's basically that's basically it. But there's a lot of words to say all of that. Okay, so as long as we're not smaller than animate dead, we're gonna be fine. It's like you're not reading dragon form like constantly. Like ideally, we wouldn't want it to be this small, but okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We'll delete the key art, cut this, paste that. We don't need this for this one. And then I can actually remove some of these things. It's like the art is like bigger on a lot of these pieces than is what is actually used. Okay, so that is the extent of the art. Mm-hmm. Okay, might have to rethink or redraw some of these things. That might be okay. Tweak this. Tweak this. All right, how we doing, chat? Here's Cryo Sleep Flavor Text. Winter's coming. They're bringing free blankets. Oh, that's funny. Like the stream? Oh, yeah, yeah. Thanks, and droppy. My armor is like tenfold shields. My teeth are swords. My claws spears. That's good. A little bit too wordy. Fewer words, like one sentence. It reminds me of like the Jabberwocky thing. Weird. Where's Whizbang? Where'd Whizbang go? And where did that dragon come from? Not final, but like that kind of thing is it's Smaug. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a novel to work with. Transform Huge Dragon. All right, let's see how we're formatted here. Okay. Then this can probably be like a separate note type of thing. So over here we have normalization. We got some other like cool notation things. Let's copy this, and this. Copy that. Ooh, it blurs things? Oh, that's neat. Didn't know you could do that. Cut. Paste. Cut. Paste. I want to change this from purple to more of a dragon color. So like this one has so much text that, so like a lot of magic cards don't have any flavor text, and particularly ones that have extra extra words. Animate Dead has no flavor text because there's just so much going on. But I like where'd our wizard go, and where did this dragon come from? That to me is just hilarious. And we probably don't need this. And this could be like maybe like medium metallic. Let's see if we can get it to 2 lines. Oof, almost. There we go. There we go. I'm going to talk about parties and buy these cards. Cool. That is the sad part of flavor text when the card effect takes. Yeah, I like most of them we'll be able to do it. I'm not too worried about it. I think most of them should be just fine. And like just having things in like different boxes or different sections like really makes it feel not as overwhelming to read. And then this, I'm going to break these two out into their own boxes as well with some bullet points. And I was initially trying to lay all of this out in InDesign, but like it was just way too fiddly. InDesign is not a good layout program for this kind of thing. So I said, all right, well, we'll cut our losses. Ooh, I think like another shape would be cooler rather than a bullet. It has to be simple. It has to be like super, super simple. Just like a cool looking arrow might be good. That is a cool looking arrow. Fire. This is cool, like a flaming bullet point. So that this this is why a lot of it takes so long, because I'm trying to make like each thing as cool as I can. And sometimes we have to cut our losses. We have to call it quits. I like that one okay. And this is game-icons.net, if you guys have never seen it. It's got a lot of cool free icons to use. A lot of them are like not great, but every once in a while there will be like a really stellar one. This one's pretty sweet. That one's pretty sweet. Let's try that. We'll download it so we can change the color as we download it. So I'll change it to FFF. We'll download the PNG. Let's see. I suspect it's going to look too busy. I suspect it'll look too busy, but it might not. Or it won't read clearly as a bullet point. Let's move this one down here. Tooth and claw. Ooh, what if each, like, what if rather than a bullet point, it's just like a picture of, what if it's like a picture of like the flaming breath? Like that might be cool. Like this is not a, all right. So let's shift it a little bit. What if it's a, there we go, boom, dragon breath. I don't love how it's like in a corner, but let's see if we can make it work. It might be cool. Let's see. We'll just drag. We'll drag the bullet out here. Maybe we use it. Maybe we don't. Immolating breath. You gotta make the sound effects when you do it. I think the tier 9 spells could use like extra oomphs, you know. Claw. Let's see. Are any of these cool? This one is kind of cool. I don't love any of these. This one is kind of neat. Tooth. Teeth. Mouth and jaw icons. There we go. Like this is good, but that doesn't really remind me of dragons. That's fine. Spike / crack. All right, let's try this one. There's so many icons on this that it's like impossible. Ooh, that's a good ice one there. I like that. This one is solid. Steel claws. Mm-hmm. I'm not in love with any of these. Slash spike slash crack. Oh, I already have that. All right, let's just see how it looks. Let's see how it looks, and then maybe we love it. Maybe we love it because it's gonna be small. It's gonna be small. All right. Like the hotkeys also to like change to like scale things in every design app is different, which is can make it challenging. Okay, bold that. Bold that. This is 54. 54. Whoop. All right, let's so we'll align them all up, and then we'll zoom out and see if it improves things or not. It might not. It might just make it look silly. Okay, let's go up to the cut frame, drag that to the top, and we'll just. Okay, let's grab all of these. Okay, just turn off. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Transform a huge dragon. How are you guys doing? Look how the cards are going? Cool. Wait until the storm shifter sees this. Storm shifters eat your heart out. Cards look good. Hey, Yuki. I'm making a VR chat world with D&D and Nimble in mind. Nice. Character sheets too. Cool. Let me know how it goes, man. Add a duration range to the info top side of the card. Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of. Are you doing mostly spells right now, or also instruction cards? So this is all spells. I have 90 cards ordered, so they're coming in just so that it'll like actually fit in the box. So like there's a lot of constraints. So I'd love to just have like tons of things. So the cards are coming in 2 bricks of 45. So like this, and then the big. The big monster cards are going on top. So this is how it's being packed. So there are certain restrictions that I have. So I have to see where the final number of spells came in at, and then any additional things. I might have like more than some of them are going to be items. Like healing potions and things, like items that you want to have, maybe some fancy legendary items or something. And then if I have space, I might include like a couple extra of like certain cantrips and things that people might need more commonly. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make the best use of the space that I can, but it's hard to see right now. It's hard to tell right now, like exactly. I have it all laid out elsewhere, but. It's been a while since I've looked at that, but I ordered like 100 some cards total. So we are limited on space somewhat. So we can't just include everything. Because initially I had, let me show you. Can I pull up what we had initially? So initially I was designing not just spell cards. monsters. Layout. That's the backer kit page. So it was initially not just spell cards. Where are they? And this is like some previous versions. I was laying out like different items and things, like coming up with different ideas for items. But also, let me see if I can find any other examples of it. It was early drafts. Here, okay. So like some spells that didn't actually end up making it. Here's Crackling Counterpart. But like different class abilities that like it's good to have reminders of. Like Judgment Dice for the Oathsworn, and it used to be called a Zealot. Berserker. So like things like that. If we have space, we might include some of that. So like this isn't a spell, but it's an ability, but it's a spell-like ability. So I'd love to include more of them. And maybe that'll just be like something that I do later, but we are limited. But I'd like to include as much of those kinds of things as we can. Because like I like those kinds of things. I feel like we probably don't need the icons. The icons are pretty rad. Icons are pretty rad. Let's go here. We will make this that. Go here. And we'll do all caps, bold, metallic, bold, metallic. There we go. Could probably make a little bit better use of the space. So that. There we go. So we'll zoom out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you, icons or no icons? I feel like I could go either way. I feel like this should probably be left aligned so everything makes sense. Let's turn these guides back on. Leo, hey Leo. Hey Evan, I saw announcements that a secret channel was made a few days ago. Yeah, it's kind of like we have enough people on it right now. I have like almost too much feedback, Leo. So it's not easy for me to invite people. Like there's a lot of back and forth, and sometimes it doesn't work and all that kind of stuff. Leaning icon. Will sleeve cards fit? Yeah, it'll fit. Oh, will it fit in the box? Let me see. I got the box right here. I've got some sleeve cards right here. Yes. It's a little bit tight. It's a little bit tight. Let's grab like a bunch of sleeve cards, see if it's easier. Yeah, it fits. No, not that. Yeah, so here's a bunch of sleeve cards. And they fit. So like if you have like these thinner sort of like clear sleeves, they fit in there like fine. Let me just show you. So the thinner sleeves they fit in there just fine. The bigger sort of like dragon shield type sleeves. Let me just get some of these. So like this is my commander from. This is Nine Fingers Keen. So it fits in there just snugly. But it fits without damaging anything. Oh yeah, cool. I'm really fan of the icons. You like it? Okay. I mean, I don't like the tooth and claw icon, so maybe we need to just spend a little bit more time. Claw, spike, metal. Like there are like some icons that are just so cool, but some of them are not good. Tooth and claw. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you're not wrong. We need to spend a little bit of additional time looking. I mean, this one isn't bad. Air zigzag. Let's download that one just in case. I don't think we'll use it. If it was just one of these, that would be cool. But like two, like you would never cross your teeth like that. This one is good. Yeah, I don't know. Got some bad news, guys. You know that feeling you get at the back of your throat when you're about to get sick? I feel like I'm about to get sick. Hey, Criddle Pixel. Mr. Kiko, neutral icons. Yeah, oh yeah, Dragon Shield doesn't show the back of the cards. Back of the cards are cool. Gotta go. All right, Carrie, thanks for hanging out. I mean, I like the icons. It was my idea. All right, let's check one more time, see if there's any slash. All right, let's leave it alone. I don't want to spend too much time fiddling with it, but yeah, I think I'm okay with icons. I'm okay enough with it that I'm gonna leave it for now, and then I'll leave these in here. We'll see. Yeah, if I'm not careful, I'll spend all day like spinning my wheels and not getting any closer to shipping this thing to you guys. Having some tea for your throat? I don't like tea. I had my tonsils out a while back, and like when I got my wisdom teeth out, like I apparently I bleed a lot. I'm very good at bleeding, and they would always say like, "Oh, put a tea bag in your mouth and like bite down on it or whatever, and like it'll stop the bleeding." Like it didn't stop the bleeding, and like I just like that tea flavor. It reminds me of bad times. So I am not about that kind of thing. Can I? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, we have to change. This is going to be 5 actions, and I lowered it from 6 to 5. Let me click it. 5 actions. And this is a tier 9 spell. I don't love how the art is getting cut off. The art should be like somewhere like there, I feel like. And then we can touch that here. Can I? I can't. I know there's a way to do it, but Figma has moved. Figma has moved all of the things. So I think I can. I think I can make a gradient. Fill. Be black. Like if you guys are ever doing any like software design, don't hide the buttons that you need. Like Figma used to have like a bunch of cool tools, but like in the name of simplifying and streamlining, they've hidden all the buttons, which I don't appreciate. Okay, so we've got the art here. Transformers here. Okay. So we want the art to use this as a mask. Okay, dragon art. Use as mask. That's not it. Do we need to do this? There's the mask. All right. Gradient fade mask on an image. Use as mask. Okay. Drop an image on the canvas. Create a shape layer with a gradient. Got that. One of them has 0 opacity. Okay, so it's not color like Photoshop. It is this. So we'll make this black with 0 opacity. There we go. All right, put the gradient layer below the image and choose use as mask. Got it. Okay. It used to just be a button, but now it's, so let's undo that. Cut, paste. Okay, let's go over here. Let's just paste it over here all by itself. Release mask, remove mask. Okay. All right. So we got this. We're going to put it below the image, and we'll select both of them. Right click, use as mask. There we go. All right, I'm not going to complain, but that is the worst way. I'll complain just a bit. That is the worst way to implement that. Okay, there we go. I want to change this. There we go. Cool. All right, so we can cut that, paste it there, send it back, and then scooch it up. And then we can drag this, drag this down a bit. Add a new fill, 100%. We'll drag that to the back. And then this, we'll drag that down. Like all of these steps just to make one mask. Turn amazing. Hey, Stan, welcome back. So we were thinking about, so I sent you the link to the thing. We're thinking about adding some some flavor text to some, if not all, the spells. Like Flame Dart. With enough practice, anything can become a dartboard. So we've got, where is it? Best flavor text, Magic the Gathering. Behold, blessed perfection. So like some of them can be a quote from like some character that we just like come up with. Shoulder the Whispering One. So some of them can be like, maybe a little bit silly. I don't know how silly that we could be, but if you want to help with that, Stan, I sent you the link to that, and just like send me a DM. Let me know how much you want for it. So I think some fun flavor text for the spell cards would be fun. So Supreme Verdict can't be countered, destroy all creatures. Leonos had no second thoughts about the abolishment edict. He left Skyrune's warning of the eviction, even though it was cloudy. Mugging, scream, muffled, pockets emptied, neck, function, never the same again. This was a particularly good one. Platinum Empyrean, your life total can't change. It ignores such insignificant forces as time, entropy, and death. It's like some cool, some really cool flavor text would be sweet if you want to start cooking on that. I'll lean towards shorter, but for some of the spells, Stan, that are like already like pretty short, like we can have like 1 or 2 or 3 lines of flavor text. I think that'd be fun. And I'll shoot you later. I'll shoot you the GM guide, the link to the GM guide as well, because we sort of we've done some world building also. If you want to take a look at that. Okay, so it is a tier 9 of 5 actions. So I think we've got all that we need for that. Oh, and we were going to. I remember what we were doing. This. I think we probably don't even need that anymore. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna scooch some of these things down so that our text isn't too obscured. Okay, so what are we gonna do about the art being obscured a bit? I think that's fine. Now we do need to drag this up a bit. It's like, I think legibility above all. There you go. And Stan, if you're not busy, if you're just like hanging out, feel free to just like start dropping some in chat. If you just want to start dropping some in chat, I'll give you some live feedback on whichever ones we're working on. I'll see if I can. Let me grab the book. Fun review. Heroes. Team guide. Copy. GM guide. Yeah, it's come a long way since we chatted last, man. I'm glad you're able to hang out. Okay, where were we? Can do? Nice. False face, your flesh, my mask. Such a pretty face wasted on you. That's cool. A little bit creepy. That's a solid one, Chaz. I don't know if the utility spells are going to be included in the cards because like we're running out of space. We're running out of space a bit. All right. I think we need to. How do I release mask? Use as mask? I'm already using it as a mask and I want it to stop. There we go. Okay, cool. We've got dragon form. We got zebras. And I might swap out that art. Like it's fine, but it's not like great. We'll see. Okay, so we've got flame dart. Currently, Stan, it is with enough practice, anything can become a dartboard. Decent. It made me laugh. It made me chuckle. Can we do better? Maybe. Maybe. Got Heart's Fire. Heart's Fire. Range 4. Copy. Range 4. Okay, let's see if we can make it 2 lines. We cannot. So we'll make it 3 lines. We'll scooch. Do a little bit of scooching. +1 range every 5 levels. +1. So like once we get going, like it doesn't take an incredibly long time, but like getting to here, it has taken a long time. Is that it? That's it. Oh, we've got to grab the art. Let's grab the art. Page 1. Copy. Paste. We will get rid of that. Oh, wrong one. Got rid of the wrong one. Get rid of that. All right, Heart's Fire. It says +5 range, +1. Ah. We probably would have caught that before before we went to print. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ignite. Copy. Paste. Range 8, damage 4d10. Okay, so now we've got a different thing. Let me grab that. So now we're not at high levels. Now we are upcasting instead. Let's grab this, grab a little upcast thingy. Since this is not a cantrip. Upcasting. Okay, so we'll make that a bit bigger. Looks about right. There we go. I think I want to eliminate the radius here. Does it look better or worse? I think it looks a little worse. I liked it how it was. Okay. Upcasting. Okay, so the upcast for Ignite is plus 10 damage. Excuse me. All right, so that is 2 actions, right? 2 actions. 2, 1. All right, 2 actions, tier 1. And now I think I'm going to take this as the exemplar and overwrite some of the other things. Tier 1, upcasting. 10 damage. Center. Okay, just making sure everything's centered. All right, so now let's get rid of all of these flame darts so that we don't have to make all those changes to everything else. And we'll duplicate this. There we go. Efficiency. Living Inferno. All right, let's check out what we got. Turns out falling into a spider's burrow is an excellent motivator for learning spells. Gregor's never been the same. Neither of the spiders. I like the idea. I like the idea how it's telling a story. It might be too wordy. It might not be. I like it. We might be able to communicate that idea. Like ever since Gregor fell into the spider pit, he's never been the same. Like flop around, like massage the words a little bit. Love the idea. Let's massage it a little bit. But yeah, that's I think that's a fun direction. Some of them can be silly. Some of them can be like cool. Yeah. All right, so let's grab the art for Ignite. Oh, and it used to be called Consume Flame. I forgot that. So we might need a new art for this, but for now we'll leave it. Light behind shadow. Let's tweak this. And as we move to the next ones, everybody, if you guys see any things that are incorrect, you can feel free to let me know. clear blur. Yeah. How do we like the art sort of interrupt? There we go. I feel like this one might need just a little bit more. Like just a little bit more art to it. But we'll leave it for now, and if we have time, if we find some other cool art for it, then we'll use that. Oh, Zydecta Mage Slayer. Oh man. All right, let's see if we can fit it. Let's see if we can fit it. That was too funny. All right, we gotta fit that. We gotta make that one work. All right. I think it might be funnier if it was just if it was like lowercase. Like, oh. That's hilarious. All right. Can we fit it? Yeah, we can fit it. Oh, that's too good. Mr. Kiko. Solid idea. All right. So we'll keep that one on. Let's cutting here. Let's get rid of the safe zone. Feels like there's more space at the top of the red box than at the bottom of it. Probably, yeah. I mean, like all of that stuff we could definitely tweak, yeah. Yeah. We could probably take that down a smidge as well. Thank you, Luca. Appreciate it. Man, I miss streaming. You guys, it's fun. It's fun cooking with you guys. All right, so we've got Ignite. I believe Ignite is done, except for maybe the flavor text thing, obviously. Yeah, I feel like this needs just a little bit more. It needs just a little bit more. We'll get there. Living for no. There we go. Yeah. That reads better. Stan, ever since falling into the spider's burrow, Gregor's never been the same. The spiders. That's good. That's really good. All right. I really like that one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's just the one right before dragons. That's great. I like that. And so these Stan and like whoever's cooking with me, like these sound like memories or stories from a campaign that has happened. I think if we use that as like a lodestone, a guidepost, like quotes from a campaign, that's what the flavor text should be, I think. And Stan, I love how Gregor's name is like, it sounds like just, it's not Greg. Like Greg is like probably too silly. Gregor, it sounds just fantasy enough to be like fantasy. Um, but also it's easily pronounceable, right? I'm not going to spend an extra beat like trying to pronounce the name. Like I could just read it and get the funny thing. 20 plus people peeking over his shoulder is fun. Yeah. That's fine. I enjoy it. Okay, so we've got Ignite. Let's go to the next one. Enchant Weapon. This one I think I am going to change the art on. And let's take down. Enchant Weapon. The flames not consume flesh, but hope. Oof. That one goes pretty hard. Stan, Ignite. Yeah, that's a contender. It might go too hard. I think let's cook on it as if these are quotes that someone said casting the spell, or like the situation that happened, like during a campaign. Like a lot of campaigns don't take themselves like too seriously. Like there'll be like story moments, but like I think if we yeah cook too hard and burnt it, yeah. No, that's good. Like the flames did not consume flesh, but hope. Like that is cool. Like we'll keep that as like that is like just edgy enough to where like if it, like the DM or the GM can like think about that line beforehand and like say it, and like the bad guy like casts ignite and like he could say that, but like if he if he goes too much on, if he goes on too much longer, then they're like, all right, like you're trying too hard. See, I could do it on purpose. That one might be a little like that's just funny, like someone saying that. That one might be a little bit too off the wall. All right, enchant weapon. Let's grab the art. Enchant weapon. Yeah, and I think this one I'm just not gonna put the art in right now because the art is not great on that one. Concentration, and we do have a new label for concentration. Let's grab it. This should probably be italicized. I'll group that and center it. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. No, I can't make the axe like you. No, I can't make the axe like you. It's funny, I don't know what it means. Yeah, quick question, can I ignite only cast on a smoldering target? Yes. 4d10 to a smoldering target. I mean, you could cast it on something that's not smoldering, but it won't do anything. Necromancer, we let monologue a bit too long one time. Okay, so let's grab enchant weapon. Copy. Paste. Okay, so we can cut that. We can, since we already say concentration up to a minute, so we don't need to say for 1 minute. Then upcast is plus key damage. There we go. We've got enchant weapon. I'm going to delete the key art just so that I remember that we need some new art. Go over here. A companion will love it. The others will resent you. the pin is not mightier than this sword. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Like if you Google search, we'll close that. If you Google search, Best flavor text Magic, Magic the Gathering. You'll get some really good ideas. Aerial assault. Oh, you must be mistaken. Hawks are solitary hunters, you see. So like some things are abomination of Lanoir. Run! Screamed its living mouths. Come! Cried its dead ones. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Yargle Multani. So this is the card that has like no box text here. So it, like the whole thing is just flavor text. It's a long one. He didn't have a word for home, but he knew it was something to be defended. Yeah, that's cool. Like, so some of them are like narrative, some of them are things people are saying, some of them are funny, some of them are, just different. He exercises his right to bear arms. This is Werebear. So I don't want to get too funny and too cute with a lot of these, but I think I think we're definitely on the right track. Like this, lava axe, catch. That goes hard. Like one word. Yeah. So we got enchant weapon. That is enchant weapon. Tier 2, 1 action. So let's grab. I'll just change it here. Tier 1 action. There we go. 1 action. Tier 2. And I'll just go ahead and do tier 3. Tier 4. Tier 5. And there's tier 4, 5, 7, and 9. 7 and 9. There we go. Cool. Because the things on the top are something I'm liable to forget. So enchant weapon, flame barrier, pyroclasm. Like pyroclasm, like it might just be something like boom. Sword slays a foe. This sword. Yeah. Pyroclasm, fiery embrace. Inferno. Okay, so we've got all the names. Living Inferno is 3 actions. 3. Fire Embrace is 2. Pyroclasm is 2. Flame Barrier is 1. Enchant weapon. Okay. Okay, Flame Barrier. Let's grab the art. Page 1. Flame Barrier. Copy. Normal sword, but now a close. So I have like, ooh, spicy. Like maybe it'd be like a normal sword, but spicy. Pyroclasm, flame barrier. We'll just delete the key art on all of them. Get that out of here. Paste that here. Go fast, gotta go fast. Okay, flame barrier, pyroclasm. Let's copy that. Fiery embrace. Copy this. Paste it there. So this one might have to go this way, then this way. No. My blade cuts with rage, but does it sear? Enchant weapon. Surprisingly, flattering swords. Flattering swords does work. I don't understand that one. I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going with that. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so this one we want to do that thing. So we'll do this. Make a thing here, like that. Cut it. Paste it here. We're gonna add we'll make it black. We'll add a gradient. That's going to go from black to black. And it's gonna have a 0 here. And it's gonna fade out to there. Okay, so if we remember how to do it, if we select both of these, we can say use as mask. Ooh, it did work. Nice. I like that art. That art is cool. Paste. Paste. What if we? Okay. All right. So we got most of the art in here. With a burning heart and the power of friendship, you do my job. Not bad. I think we could cook on it a little bit longer. Not bad. What if we do like an Oprah thing? You get an action and you get an action. Okay, flame barrier. Let's update the text on flame barrier. And we do have a reaction thing. Let's grab that. Concentration, reaction. Here it is. Not that one. This one. Okay. Paste that in there. Scale it up. And still, my favorite spell, my favorite card currently is Frost Shield. Like that. That one goes pretty hard. We'll update it, but barrier, reaction. I think that's probably too big. You get a free action, yeah. Like in world, they wouldn't call it like an action or like a free action. Like it would be like you get to go faster. Like you go faster. Like I don't know. It would be something like that, you know. This, this, this. Reaction when attacked. I think it should just be reaction when attacked. Like this is the triggering thing, and then the text of the spell says defend for free. Okay. Range. I don't need any of the fancy text. So I've said this a lot, but anytime you have a text block like this, it's not good for it to be like this, like a funnel shape. It's always more pleasing to have it be sort of like C shape like that. Like, you know, small. The middle line is the biggest, and then the last line. If it's centered, that is. And I think all of these we're centering it, right? Yeah, we're centering all the text. So I'm gonna see if I can manually. Like that is going to be the most pleasing, but like it's still a little bit off. What if we move? We can try to move some of the words around. Until the start of your next turn, melee attackers against you gain smoldering and take key damage. Yeah, that's okay. Upcast is plus key damage, right? Plus key damage. That mage, he beat him to death before I even stabbed him once. I'm not following that one, Stan. Mage, he beat him to death. I mean, you mean burned him to death? Or are you talking about a different spell? Oh, you're talking about a mage gave someone else actions, and then this third person didn't have time to even join the fight. I think that might be what you're saying. Heartsfire, yeah, for Heartsfire, yeah. Okay, I think this should probably. This should probably not have like an extra line here. There we go. There. We can just we can probably match the curve of this W, and that would be quite pleasing. Yes. Or we could match the slant of the N. That might be better. Here, you go back to it. Yeah. What if we matched the... Again, how far am I now? What it was like something like a really warm hug. That might be funny. All right, reaction when attacked. Oh, we have to add defend for free also anyway, so. Defend for free. There we go. Love the flavor text spot. Cool. Thanks, Flex Rating. Flame Barrier. Pyroclasm. All right, let's grab that. So this is an AoE, and that is important. Let's grab this text. Paste it in there. Oh, I think that's fine. Upcasting, +1 reach, +2 damage. right, you guys, we're making pretty good progress. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours. So 2 hours we're able to get one of the spell schools done. It's like another 10 hours and we'll be done. So by this time tomorrow. Fiery Embrace. Let's grab that. Okay, concentration. Let's grab the concentration thing. Copy. Pasta. Okay. Center those two. And actually, I've been working on it for like since yesterday. So. It'll take a little bit longer, but it's not. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, is what I'm telling myself. And I am catching typos here as I'm copying and pasting as well. Others within reach. Others within reach. Make a dex save. You have our clan's clubs now with fire. You have our clan's clubs now with fire. I don't understand that one. You have our clan's clubs now with fire. Others within reach. Take. Damage on save. There you go. That makes sense. That makes more sense. I think that reads a lot more cleanly as well. That's not the same in the chart for Fiery Embrace. Ah, man, I've been editing Pyroclasm. All right, well, I fixed Pyroclasm. Uh, um, sorry, guys. Do we need to say automatically fail, or we just say fail? We could just say smoldering creatures fail. It says as a word. I think automatically it's just an extra word. Okay, now we'll copy this and get rid of that, and we'll paste it over here because that is the wrong text. Thank you, Stan. Spell card's looking sharp. Thanks. I think some of this art is going to be changed out before all things are said and done. But broad strokes, we're getting there. Okay. Let's center it. Cool. We'll fiddle with padding and stuff later. Let's just do it now. Okay, now we can get Fire Embrace. Reach 8. Yeah, there we go. I like that one, Stan. Let's tweak Elra the Goblin Sorcerer. Maybe it could be, when I said I didn't like being touched, I meant it, and it'll be Elra the Goblin, the Goblin Mage. Like that, so we can like sort of swap it around. Or like, I said hands off. And then like the quote from the person. I like collaborating like this. Getting immediate feedback. All right, which one was that? That was Flame Barrier. And would it be like this? Like you're quoting a quote? Like I said, hands off, like that. Something like that. Okay. All right, so Fire Embrace. So this is, okay, it's a reach 8. Fire Embrace, you should have seen it. First, the tiny foot's sword caught fire. Then the pointy ear's bow. People just start smoking. Okay, so this is like some ogre or something, like explaining it from their point of view. I like the idea. Let's refine it a little bit. Um, let's refine it a little bit. Like Grok explaining what just happened. Something like that. Yeah. Let me see something here. What if we did? What if we did that? Why is it not feeding? Oh. You've got to do it here. Okay. Upcasting. Well, this is going to be white. This is going to be white, but faded. I think that might make it a little bit less attention grabby. And this one we'll probably want to tweak since there's some bright art behind it. Grok the brown, formerly known as Grok the right, yeah. More than reach. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking of tweaking this spell. That's a good one, Cass. I like that one. We have a lot of spells, Stan. Let's keep the bad guy describing something funny that happened or something bad that happened from one of the spells. Let's keep that and use that for another one. I like less warm and fuzzy, more burnt and crispy. That one's good. I feel like that's not a great spell. I think it should just be enemies, yeah. Enemies gain smoldering. Yeah. Loses. Enemies gain smoldering, lose damage resistance, and their damage immunity is reduced to resistance. I think that's correct. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Gary. You guys, Gary's been working overtime on a lot of edits and stuff, so give him a big hand. Yeah. All right, let's just keep all the text together. One elegant exception weapon. There we go. I think that's okay. uh, Living Inferno. A little bit edgy. I think if we if you could imagine saying it during a campaign, I think it's probably good. If you can't if it's too edgelordy to nah, I don't think I'd ever really say this. Then we could probably tweak it. Thanks for hard work. Yeah, absolutely. Gary's been doing great. It's just been a little bit discouraging, like going into the file, like, all right, we're probably almost done, and then there's like 300 comments, like, I think I'll work on something else today. that has been what is happening recently. I see a bunch of comments, and I'm just like, ooh. I mean, I'll get to them, but I don't want to. Yeah, that looks better white. That's not bad. That's not bad, Stan. Sorry. No, you don't have to apologize. Oh, no, we already have one for Living Inferno, man. We've got the spider one. I like spider one. Spider one's good. We're keeping that one. All right. Let's keep that one, Stan. In your final moments, I grant you, like, whatever. I think we could probably use that for one of the other spells. It's cooking so fast that I don't even know that we already did that one. Upcasting. Hey, Edward. Good to see you. Pyroclasm? Boom. Um, all right, guys. Fire spells. First draft, at least. Done. We got to rename some of them. Hearts Fire. Ignite. Chat Weapon. Pyroclasm. Embrace. Inferno Dragon Form. All right, cool. hope you're doing well too, Edward. I'm doing great. Okay, so let's grab one of these. And let's turn it into the one that we want. We'll grab this, and it's going to be called Ice Lance. Ice Lance, we'll open it up. Fire BG, this thing. Delete that. Grab the frost image. Spell cards. Ice card background. Paste. Get rid of that. May not need that. We'll see. Let's grab the art. Songweaver's inspiration looks pretty sweet too. Yeah, that one looks pretty sweet. Page 1. Paste. We may not need this behind shadow. Yeah, we probably need it a little bit. Maybe we can make it blue. Okay. It was just a little bit too hot there in the middle. Or too cold, rather. Okay, we've got Ice Lance. Will it be easier to swap these? Action. Okay, so we've got Ice Lance. There we go. Yeah, give it a little bit more body. Okay. Get out of there. Let's grab... ooh, we don't have Biting Fog anymore. What is it? Snowblind. Might have to come up with some new art for Snowblind also. Uh-oh. It's okay. I think we can do it. With ice comes grace or sorrow. I don't think anybody would ever say that in a campaign. Yeah. Right, so let's grab the next one. Frost Shield. Okay, tier 1, one action. Tier 1. Okay, let's grab. Grab the art. Paste it in there. I did like the little flourishes that we had in there earlier. Or did we get rid of them? Probably make it bigger. Okay. I think everything else is going to be multiple actions, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So we're going to say actions. Hrothgar could oversee. Yeah, that's good. That's like you're on the right track. You're on the right track with that one, Chaz. Hrothgar. Okay, so we can grab this. There we go. Okay, so we've got Frost Shield. That is tier 1, 1 action. Tier 1, 1 action. Shatter, tier 2, 2 actions. Two. This goes tier 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. I don't think that should be that because there's no tier 6 spell for either one. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. What is electric? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. I think one of these is supposed to be 8. I think living Inferno is supposed to be 8. Or Glacial Strike can be level 8. Because the mage, I want the mage to learn a new spell every level. All right. Delete. All right, so we've got those in there. Shatter. What's after Shatter? Cryo Sleep. Cryo Sleep. And then we have Rime Blades. I like the name of that one. Arctic Blast. Glacier Strike. I don't know how to spell Annihilation. That's just one of those words that nobody knows how to spell. You just have to copy and paste it. And it's going to be 3 actions. 3 actions. Glacial Strike is 3 actions. Arctic Blast, 2 actions. Ooh, interesting. Rime Blades, 3 actions. Cryo Sleep, 2 actions. Shatter, 2 actions. Okay. The cold bites, but ice cuts. I like where you're going with that. We're not far off. We're not far off. Cold bites, ice cuts. Yeah, we're definitely not far off. That one. No, we're getting somewhere now. Like, what if snowblind is something like, your eyelids are frozen shut, or, sorry guys, or, like something, I don't know. But it says dark fantasy kick it's bleeding. That's okay. Okay, so all the top of everything is okay here. Yes, they are, Chaz. They are Rime Blades when a song we cast it. What are we doing? So let's grab, I think What do you guys think of having upcasting like faded versus like solid? Like solid, it does draw more attention, but sort of for good and for bad. I think I like this upcasting a little bit better. I like the faded too. Yeah. I think I gotta get some music going. Is there any music I could listen to while I'm? Yeah, I can just listen to music and just mute it so you guys can't hear it, because YouTube will yell at me if I do that. Playlists, music. Yeah, there we go. I'm starting to fade myself. So the cards are not gonna have a border. Cards are not gonna have a border. This is just the bleed. So the cut line is here, so they're gonna be borderless cards. What we have, so it's gonna be all the way to the edge, but it's just being cut there, and I just have it sort of grayed out so that it's not confusing me with spacing. The lines are not gonna be there; they're just guides. The pink one is the cut line where it's actually going to be cut. It's not actually going to be cut there. I will show you exactly where it's going to be cut, or roughly where it's going to be cut. It is going to look closer to. I have to unlock it. It's going to look closer to. Why is it? Not that one. Cut line. Unlock. There we go. It's unlocked now. It's going to be cut roughly like that. So that is the probably not quite that much, a little bit less. So it's going to be trimmed like that. So the red is what you're going to see, but the printer needs like a little bit of extra bleed. That's not bad. That's not bad, Stan. There's not really dark vision in Nimble. What it was, everyone always says blind is dark. No, blind is cold. Like something like that would be fun. Hey, Diggs. Arrows leave tracks, ice leaves holes. You're on the right track. Do arrows leave tracks? That's right. I didn't need to see anyway. Peter on it was already going poorly. uh, yeah, I like that. So I like Peter on a day that was already going poorly. I like the idea of like the dude and then like a little bit of context. I like that idea. I like the idea. That's funny. Who needs arrows when you've got icicles? It's not bad. Not bad. Can't do that one, Stan. Part of the process is learning what's in bounds and out of bounds. So if I safeguard and leather chain, I find it in my spells. Yeah, I think we're getting closer. Safeguard. Some find some find solace, or some find shelter in leather chain. Um, something. I find it in my spells. Yeah, like we can refine that a little bit. I like it though. Yeah. Seek shelter. Yeah, that um it's not so much shelter as protection or like safeguard. Yeah, we'll keep cooking. Yep. There we go. Ooh. Most need protection from the cold. I embrace it. That's a cool play on protection. Like cold protects me. I don't need protection. Like I that's cool. Uh Most seek protection from the cold, but it is my protection. Like like yeah, Tiggs, you're definitely on to something there. Um that's not far off. I like that. People snark at cold spells until limbs begin to splinter and break. Um, yeah, not bad, not bad. I think we can. I think we can cook on it a little bit longer. Um, Protection from the cold. Most. Yeah. Most seek refuge from the cold. The cold is my refuge. We're getting there. We're getting there. Some seek protection from the cold. I get protected by it. Yeah, that's the idea, but it needs some wordsmithing. Yeah, Gary, that's definitely the idea. But it needs more gooder words. Need more good words for to type. Alright, so we got Shatter. If any die rolls the max against a hampered target, this counts as a crit. Okay, Chrono Sleep. Shatter was a late addition. I really like it. I really like this spell. Like this is a cool, it's a cool spell. Some solace from the cold, yet it is where I find mine. Yeah, we're on the right track. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but like generally like when I see it, like it's like bam, that's it, you know. So we're not far off, but we're not quite there, I think. Okay, hey, cool. Feel free to let me know later, Stan, if you get any more ideas. And for everybody who wasn't here earlier, Stan is one of the people who helped me do some of the writing and flavor and stuff. So he's not just volunteering. I appreciate everybody's volunteering, but I am also paying people who do this professionally, in case anybody's wondering. Cryo Sleep. Upcast. I'm just looking now at, you know, so this one has a period, this one has a period. So these do, these don't. So just thinking like, should they all? I think they probably all should have a period. Cry you soft asleep. That's a funny one. Can't use it, but that is a funny one. Period. There we go. That's a cool song. Ooh, that's good, Stan. That's good. That's good. Let the snow blanket you. Just take a little nap. Just lay down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I like that one. Reach 12. You gotta knock a few more out. Okay. What did you keep concern? What? Her bones will break into pieces. It's pretty good. Archibald, trust not all furs, for even beasts fear the northern winds. I think there's something there. I think there's something there. I like how the flavor texture dragon smell is just. Oh yeah, yeah. That was a good one. That was a really good one. But if you kept consistent with other tier 9 smells like per. Michael the Battle Bard. Hey. Uh, I think if we overuse that, then it's a little bit less cool. It's not as not as not as interesting. And I'm not talking a whole lot because I'm listening to music. Like I can feel my brain starting to lose interest in doing like hours and hours and hours of layout. So I'm listening to very loud music to keep me going. So apologies. Okay, I think we got everything here. All right, guys, we made it to two of the spell schools. I think we're going to go and pause there, maybe pick it up later tonight. Um, I'm going to have to find some more art or order some more art. But we're making great progress. This is the last thing. So these spell cards, a few other little fiddly things. I've actually got a list. Let me check the list. Card designs, book edits. I'm gonna make the character pre-gens. I think I'm gonna make them kind of cool if I have time. There is a secret thing for the early backers. That's it. We're done. We're coming really close. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the input and feedback and collaboration. Really enjoy it. All right, later. In stream.